Morning, guys. So we are back at it on the Triple L Rustic sign. Where we left off, I had just gone deeper on the trees because we're going to power carve all this open space away. So what we're going to start off with today is I'm going to do the lettering. I'm going to carve out the triple right here, do the lettering, and then we'll go from there. So I think that's it. So let's get started. So I got my profile in, and right now I'm set at, where am I at? I'm set at right about 3/16. So I think I'm going to start with that, because one thing to realize, guys, is with like this font here, there's a lot of sharp lines. So you don't want to, you want to make sure to try to keep it as true to the font as you can. Well, we'll set that right there then. You want to keep it as true to the font as you can, and still go deep enough to where it looks good and it's not going to sand out. So I'm going to start off a little bit shallow and kind of get those sharp points, and then if I got to go back around and go deeper, then I'll do that. So let's get going here. Oh, there's my glasses. All right. Okay, guys, so you can see that these are tricky just because they have the sharp points right here at the tops and bottoms, and just trying to feather those in without moving the bit too much is a little bit tough, but we got it. So we're gonna do the rest of the carving on the lettering off camera, and when we come back, we're gonna get to the inside stuff. So stick with us. Okay, all right, guys. So we are back. We got all the lettering done, and now the only thing left to do as far as the inside, we're going to go around with the 1/8 inch bit. We're going to give ourselves some more room here. Then I'm going to hop in there with a 1/4 inch bit, so that way, and I'm going to take all of this out with a 1/4 inch bit. And then we're going to do the power carving.
A 1/4 inch spiral.
1/4 inch spiral upcut. That's
Make
right.
it flat.
Yeah. And then we got to do the Florida, which maybe we'll do that first, you think?
You can do it afterwards, because you're going to have plenty of space around here for your
Oh,
base
yeah,
plate.
that's true.
So you don't have to worry about it. That's
Okay.
what you were thinking, right?
Yeah, room for the base
You're
plate.
not going to have any problem with that.
Okay, so we're going to do the 1/8 inch, give ourselves some more room, then we're going to take all this stuff out with the 1/4 inch. So let's do it. Man, those things throw some sawdust.
Yeah, they do.
Whew. But we are good to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to power carve all this and give it a nice kind of texture. Not sure exactly what we're going to do yet, but it's going to look good. I know that for sure. So when we come back, guys, we're going to take the SC50. See, I did it again.
Yeah.
The carving liner, and we're going to do the little Florida right here in the handle of the axe. So we'll be right back. All right, we're all cleaned up, got all this taken care of. Now we're going to use the carving liner and go in and carve this tiny little state of Florida. So let's do it.
Looks good.
Yeah, that looks like Florida.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Geology's not really my subject, but...
Evidently it's not.
Want to see if you got that joke.
That was good.
All right, so Dad is going to power carve this out, and we'll see how it looks. So we'll be right back.
All right, folks, it's my turn again. So I have got the taper original course from Cutsall. That's the one I'm using to get down into the fine detail, and then we'll change burrs and go with a different one once we get all this really close stuff done. So here we go. All right, guys, I think that's all I need to do with this. I may have to come back with it later, but let's put in our ball nose, Cutsall ball nose, and then, again, this is the original course. So I'm going to switch over to that. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I got the bull nose in. Excuse me, the ball nose. I don't know why I keep calling it the bull nose.
On you. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
I don't know why I'm calling it the bull nose. It's ball nose. The other one that is perfectly round, that's called a sphere. So anyway, so I've got the ball nose in, and I think now I've got plenty of room to get all the way around there. Let's get after it. right, guys, so here's my idea. What I'm thinking is to go deeper around all of the trees and the axe handle, and then this rim here too, and then so that will be deep cut, and I'm doing, I guess, scallops for lack of a better term, and go all the way around that stuff, and then this will be a little bit shallower. So that's what I'm going to go and do for the rest of what we got in here, and when we come back we'll be all done with that, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, folks, well, we said on the last scene that you would see what would happen. We'll take it to the next step. Well, the next step is we've sprayed it, and now we're sanding it off, and we're going to see what this thing looks like, and then we're going to put a finish on it. We're going to get it all wrapped up on this video. So I've got my 80 grit. Is this 80 grit or 60? Or it's not a 60. I think it's an 80. It's 80, yeah. 80, which is what I like to use on redwood, because I have a 60, but that's real aggressive, and this redwood's really soft. So we're going to use the 80 on here. And by the way, a lot of times when I'm sanding, I come over here and I'm coming off camera. What I'm doing is I'm actually cleaning this off. This is a sanding belt cleaner, and I've talked about them before, but I have it mounted up in my vise, and it works real well. So it works real well for cleaning all that stuff off. So that's when I come off camera and do that, you'll know that's what I'm doing. So let's get this sanded off. Here we go. All right, now we're going to use the 120 grit on the random orbital. Here we go. right, folks, let's see what it looks like. Want me to stand it up or?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Tell me where.
Pretty much vertical.
Okay. Because of the glare, yeah. Here we go. Well, we got a few high spots up here, but that's something that we can definitely deal with.
Turn it towards me, Dad, please.
Oh.
I don't know how that's coming up on camera, but man, I think it looks pretty stinking awesome.
Now what we're going to do, we're going to put a full finish on this. We'll come right back and start putting the clear on it, and then the axe head and handle will be, we'll put one shot black on that, and I think that'll really set it off. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, you guys might be brand new and you might not know how I actually fix those high spots. All I do is a Sharpie, some type of a felt pen, and that matches really good with the black that we use. So all we do is just touch it up that way. Most of you that are watching know that's exactly how we do it, but you know, we always have to assume there might be somebody brand new watching this that have never seen our process before. So we want to make sure we're not leaving anything out. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up. We'll come back and we'll get some clear on this thing. All right, guys, so we're just going to put the clear on there, the gloss, Rust-Oleum clear gloss. Let's see what it looks like.
I like it, man.
Yeah, I do too. I like it. So, yeah, that redwood really looks nice. Yeah. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We already put a coat on the back. We're going to let this coat dry. We're going to put a bunch more clear on here. Then when we come back, we will paint the axe and the axe handle. We'll paint that black and we'll be done with it. So stick with us, guys. One more scene. We should be, one or two more scenes. We should be good to go. All right, guys, we're ready to finish this thing up. Super excited to see how this thing pops with the axe and the axe handle painted black, which is what their logo looks like. So I've got two different brushes I'm going to use. I'm going to use the one shot black. I mean, it's kind of hard to see what that is, but it's one shot black. Works really, really well. It goes on really good. We've got about 10 coats of clear on here, I would say. And I'm going to use two different brushes. I've got a really tiny one to go around the shape of Florida here, and then I've got a bigger one to cover bigger areas quicker. So anyway, I might not need my my cheaters for this, but I'm gonna put them on anyway because I really don't want any black down in that in the state of Florida.
You kind of look like a mad scientist right now.
Do I?
Yeah.
Like Honey, I Shrunk the Sign, or?
Yes.
Let's see. This is really...
That is a tiny little carving in there.
Yeah. Somebody really good must have done it.
Oh, I don't know that. Definitely someone good looking, though.
Well, it leaves me out. I guess it was you. Super excited to see what Trey and Zoe think of this. So we'll be getting this to them. By the time you guys see this video, they will have received it, hopefully.
Yeah, if everything goes right.
Yep.
Which is rare, but it happens.
It could happen. All right. This one-shot, by the way, you know, I get comments every once in a while. Man, that one-shot stuff is sure expensive. And you know what? It kind of is. This little half, I don't know if this is a half pint or it's 4 ounce can.
It's a quarter pint.
Is it? Okay. It's about, I don't know, $20 or more. Maybe 20, 22, something like that. I don't know. I haven't bought it for a while. But you know what? Man, it lasts it goes a long ways. Because you don't have to do multiple coats. And it seems to last forever. It just goes a long ways.
Now, have you had a can like expire and go bad?
Yes. Well, not necessarily expire, but I've had a can that, because of the way I would open it and air would get in there, it would get a skin on it, and then I'd have to bust through the skin and all of that. But since I started doing this trick of just drilling a hole, I don't know, did I mess you up there?
No, you're good.
Sorry. Drilling a hole and then putting a screw in there, and then I never take this off. You can see I did obviously take it off when it was new, but I haven't taken this lid off in a long time because I just drill a hole in there and put a big-headed screw in there, and it doesn't seem to skin over. It makes it last a lot longer.
Oh, this thing's gonna look awesome, man.
All right, I'm gonna now switch over to my bigger brush. And it should go quite a bit quicker. This brush may be actually even a little too big. Guys, I am not a professional painter at this kind of stuff. I make it work for what I do. But these aren't real expensive brushes. I know many of you, several of you have written me with suggestions of better ways to paint and all of that. And we have tried the rollers, the weenie rollers, and for the most part, that seemed to work okay. We decided not to do it here because there's so much stuff around there. We don't want paint here or here. Great. I just got paint on there where I poked.
Yeah.
Great job. All right.
You don't want paint right
where I just put my finger. And I got it over here too. So, let's see. Actually, I think I'm going to use a Q-tip for that.
Now, what are you using to take it off? Just paint thinner?
Just paint thinner, yeah. That's it. Was it? Oh, that's a knot.
Oh, there you go.
I thought that was a... It doesn't want to rub off with paint thinner. Go figure. Did any get down in there? Down in that little area? That area? No?
No, that looks good.
Good. All right, well, we'll try to avoid that some more. Keep my grubby little hands off of there.
Yeah, I really think this is one of my favorites, this sign. I love the design of it. The redwood looks super nice.
Yeah, it was, because of the way the Zoe and Trey's logo is, the trees are kind of screened in and they're just not very prominent in their logo. So we had to kind of figure out how we wanted to do that. But I think we came up with a pretty good plan. I think it works.
I think so too. Especially once that's all black and Man, it's just going to look awesome.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I think I got a little black on that, didn't I? Is there a little black on that? On that piece right there? It sure looks like it.
No, I think that's just the wood, yeah.
I guess so. Huh. Almost looks like I hit it with black. All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to paint the rest of this off camera. When we come back, it will be completely done, and we'll wrap this thing up. So stick with us, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, there it is. It is done. We just finished painting the black. It's set for a few hours now, so it's pretty much set up. It's still kind of soft, but it's definitely, you know, solid. And love the way this thing came out. This really, we're really super happy with it. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoyed the making of this thing. If you guys don't know who Trey and Zoe and Larry are, you got to go check these guys out. They've got great content. They make great videos. You guys probably already know who they are. They are just fantastic, huge influencers, and make great content. Seem like really cool people. So I actually talked to Trey on the phone when we were talking about doing this. So anyway, really enjoyed this, how it came out, and I love the border. I love the way that came out. It came out just like I thought it would in my mind. So hope you guys learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and click that little bell icon, because we do 4 videos every week, which still seems incredible, but we do it. Then we're cranking it out. We got more stuff coming, a lot of cool stuff coming up. So again, thank you to Trey and Zoe and Larry over there at Triple L. We love what you guys are doing. We so appreciate the opportunity. And you guys, if you have any questions on this, please email me, eric@makeawwoodsign.com. If you need supplies, there's the website, or actually up here in the corner, there's the website. I'm learning. Anyway, guys, we love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.